Alright, ladies, gentlemen, welcome to another Grounded video. It's been a while, around about 6 months, maybe a year since a Grounded video, and I'm up for the task, so let's do it. Alright,
My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
let's do it. I'm ready. Haven't uploaded in a while because I didn't have the motivation for it, you know. I just didn't really feel like doing it. So, that's not a vow to now upload like every week, but let's just say I am probably uploading possibly more now. I could, maybe. I chose to do it today because I just remembered about it the other day. I almost forget this channel exists. So, cause I like doing this. I like recording videos. It's just I forget a lot of the time. And I just don't really feel like doing it a lot of the days.
The mayor of Brooklyn has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, office practical technology signs a new deal.
Wait, the camera fine? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I still don't have a good camera setup. Sorry. The day I actually get a real camera and a real stand is the day that the TV looks better. So far, I'm still doing the same thing I did about a year ago. So it kind of looks a little scuffed, but that's like most of like where the TV's at. I'm trying, you know. I want to get everything to be viewed. It's a little hard. So you're not gonna see everything, it seems. You're gonna see most of things. Sorry. I apologize. Alright.
Whoa, Pete. Oh, looks like you really stepped in it this time. Just where in the world are you? Hello? Hello?
So I want this to be not like my other playthroughs,
Remember your scout training.
and I want to do it
Step
faster,
one, get your bearings.
because I don't even think I killed a wolf spider in my last playthroughs. Which is a little embarrassing if you ask me.
What's that? It sounds like a radio signal. It must be being transmitted from nearby.
I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible. I'm not expecting to go to the upper yard at the end of this playthrough. I'm expecting to at least... Okay, maybe not kill a wolf spider. Well, it actually depends if I make the same length of videos. But, maybe kill a wolf spider, and then maybe on top of that, like, get spider armor. That's at least my idea. I can assure you I will probably kill an orb weaver, though. That I'm confident about.
The size of that thing. It's probably the size of a bathroom scale? Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family.
Oh, I might as well start talking more. So another reason I haven't been uploading as much is I've had a little.
Hot on the trail.
My stamina. So I've had a little question as of lately. I've wondered. Okay, so you may notice that I just uploaded 2 games essentially, Grounded and Warframe, and that's 1 video on Warframe and 1 video on Grounded. Now I like both those games, but here's the issue. I feel like when I know the game and all that, I feel like it serves for a less entertaining video because it's just gonna be me knowing what to do all the time. I feel like that's a little issue that kind of creates. I mean, I have some games I've never played before, and I'd like to play those, but I don't actually know. One of them's a horror game, so that's gonna be fun. My issue with horror games, at least for this, is it's gonna be on the. I use surround sound TV. I don't have an actual good way to make my camera just hear the audio and then me hear the audio. So whenever it screams about everyone's gonna hear it, which is gonna be a little bad, because horror games get loud. Horror games get loud, very loud. There's our rivals over there. So I'll probably fight them once I get an upgraded larva dagger, I imagine. That's a maybe. The best weapon I know to kill them with probably would be that larva dagger. I don't really have better ways to kill wolf spiders. I'm not scared of you. Oh, actually, speaking of fears, that's a big reason why I didn't kill wolf spiders my first gameplay, or the one I played. I knew a lot about Grounded, but I have a little thing. I have arachnophobia. Not too bad, but enough to make me fear spiders to a point where I will avoid them at all possibilities. Oh boy. I will avoid spiders at any possibility. I do not like spiders. They creep me out. And I never really know what to tell people, right? Because I feel like this is for a lot of people who have arachnophobia. Because, alright, so I've been asked several times, okay, what exactly are you afraid of with spiders? I feel it's everything. It's the legs with combination with the mouths and fangs by extension.
That is a big spider. I don't think I'm high enough level to take on such a foe.
I don't really know what you can It's alright, look. I just think it's a little hard to classify. I think it's a little hard to state specifically what I'm scared about with spiders singularly. I don't know if that's a word. Just, it's hard to identify, or primarily, that would be a better word to use there. It'd be hard to identify what I specifically do not like about spiders. Other than their legs, fangs, and how they move. Just all. Which is sad, because they are... Everybody who knows even a little thing about the world, food chains and stuff, know that spiders are very, very beneficial. They kill mosquitoes and a whole bunch of other stuff that's just harmful to every human ever. They are very... And unlike what a lot of media betrays, well, mostly how I was scared of spiders to begin with, spiders usually will almost never fight you. Not intentionally, at least. Like, even in Australia, most of the spiders will not, as long as you're, like, not trampling their freaking eggs or something. Which does get them aggressive, to be fair, because in Australia, I almost said here in Australia. Like, as if I'm not from Australia, or as if I've just woken up, alright? Audience, I just gotta go, you guys know that. But, as spiders make your house their home, so that's a lot of the reason that it's a little, that you will get in their way a lot of the time. Oh crap. Which is something, right? Because obviously it's your home. You don't want your spider to take over your home. But on the other hand, that spider's probably brought has eggs in your home too. So you have 1, more spiders, and 2, it is determined to stay in that place. When a spider lays eggs there, it's theirs now. Which, I mean, you can control it to an extent. Just like do what I used to do and just manage where spiders stay. Make sure to always remember it's there. Because the thing for me with spiders, I'm someone who can handle like small little spiders, but as soon as it's bigger than my hand, I'm terrified. Now where I live, I don't live in Australia. Where I live, spiders usually around the very small sizes. Like, I've really never seen spiders that are bigger than like black widows. I've seen a handful of black widows though. Fun little story, actually. I had a black widow on my leg. It was terrifying. And it was the worst place too. It wasn't like on like while I was running or something. No, I was on the toilet. So I was stuck there. I lived, luckily, because I had to. My method was a little scary though, because I didn't really think I had a method. So I know this. Black widows are fearsome spiders. They will likely not bite you. But if they're scared, they will. And you see, there's a little issue. I was on the toilet, using the bathroom, and it was on my leg, and I didn't want to move my leg because that could scare the spider. And I do know this: some spiders, from what I hear, that spiders can bite you, but sometimes they don't release their venom, so you're fine if a spider necessarily bites you for the most part. I didn't get bitten, so my only idea was I flick it off. Now, I feel like I could have thought of a better idea. I could have gotten like the roll of toilet paper and had to try to walk up that and then just walk away. But no, I just flicked the fucker. I'll curse, why not? It's past the 13-minute mark. Oh, and I smashed it to bits. So that is probably the scariest experience I've had in my life. One of, at least. Because, you're never really that close to death. Well, granted, I probably wasn't dead. Like, there's a good opportunity.
It's an original 1982 yoked girth action figure.
Shut up, Pete.
Some of them, anyway.
My grandfather actually had an experience with a black widow spider that also changed my perspective on why I always look in my shoes. There was a black widow in his shoe. Which has to be so unlucky. Could you imagine you're going for your regular day and then there's just a black widow in your shoe? Like, all you wanted to do was just do... I forget what he was going to do that day. But... that's my fault. But he was, doing his regular stuff, and then he woke up and then put on his slippers and then black widow. And he got bitten almost immediately because, got shocked. Not surprising.
Tower to Nat, same intentions. Your flight path is not clear.
And, he lived. He's alive. He's still with us. Because he luckily got to a hospital fast enough, which is why I think I could have lived that. But still. Also, I do know you can live a black widow bite actually pretty easily. Well, I shouldn't say easily. If you're a child of the age probably similar to mine, you will most likely die. You should completely seek treatment. And I'm pretty sure even the people who live seek at least somewhat treatment. Like in terms of like swell. Actually, I think I watched a video about it. I think I watched a video about a guy who took a black widow bite and then like used swelling cream and then overall just kind of lived through it. You can live through it. That's all I know. It is very possible as like an adult, as like a healthy, if you're healthy especially. But it's very possible. Now, do you want to take that gamble? No. It's like Russian roulette but with spiders. You know, actually, yeah. For any very unwell people watching this, and if you can't get a like a 357 Magnum or anything to use Russian roulette for, here, use spiders. Just get a spider and then just put it on your arm with like tweezers. And it bites you guys, yeah. It's the game's like worst game of Russian roulette because it's gonna be really short, or not short. Slow. It's gonna be very slow. But hey, you know, if you really, really wanna, man, who can I stop? Because I feel like someone's already done that before. I feel like I'm legally obligated to state I do not promote the idea of replacing guns in Russian roulette with spiders. But if you do, please release it on the internet, because honestly, I'd be very interested to see. Could you imagine something like that? Now, obviously, like, if it actually happened, you'd probably seek medical help. Because unlike Russian roulette, you're not dying immediately. There's no spiders that kill immediately. Actually, wait, no. Australian spiders, a couple of them kill pretty fast. Even humans. I think it's snakes, obviously, which snakes are far more venomous, and I've luckily only encountered like 2 snakes in my life. But I know there's some that... Isn't it the Sydney funnel web spider that can kill you within like 4 minutes? Or is it something... Because I remember I did a lot of research on spiders because I'm so scared of them, and I obviously just started looking up facts, like what do spiders do? How do I avoid spiders and all that? So remember, like, Sydney funnel web can kill you really fast, like pretty fast. So maybe bring a Sydney funnel web, but good luck trying to get them because I feel like they stay to themselves, kind of similar to black widows. Actually, by biological standpoint, that kind of makes sense if you really think about it. The more deadly venom spiders are the one that protect their homes. They don't really go out and hunt necessarily. They guard their eggs, and I guess by playing the hardest game of, defense, they are granted the power to really pack a punch. Cause I know black widows are defensive spiders. I know funnel web, pretty obviously. Well, granted, a lot of spiders are like defensive ones. Not all of them hunt. Wolf spiders, I know for a fact, hunt. Those are hunters by birth. I always found it funny. Well, not funny. I always found it weird that Grounded never... I can say this because they're never going to add anything in the game ever again, sadly. But... I always found it a little... What's the word? I always found it a little sad that, they never added like a baby wolf spider or like a wolf spider junior, which I think to me could be really cool because it's gonna have venom, or if not, well, I should say poison. It should give you poison. It should have a less health bar than the wolf spider, but somewhat similar moves, and it could give you wolf spider fangs. which for anyone who is in the late game of Grounded can tell you, wolf spider fangs are more valuable than freaking money itself sometimes. Those two things in sap are so useful. Now the good thing about wolf spider fangs is later in the game you find, infected wolf spiders, so fangs become less of a problem. But
Better than starving, I think.
big but here. I've almost forgotten that I'm completely doing nothing. I'm just kind of walking around in circles. Sorry. I get a little distracted, but no. So wolf spider fangs, they give you tier 2 stuff. Specifically tier 2 weapons. They can get your upgraded things to higher levels. Up to I think about, what's it like?
Hey, Finn.
6 to 7? Maybe 6 to 8. I don't remember fully. But those things are very valuable. So are larva spikes, but luckily they have their grounded counterparts. Man, my nose is nasally. Luckily they have the grounded counterparts to where it isn't really that hard to get them. At least not really.
It's getting quite late. I should construct some shelter and get some sleep.
Shut up, Pete. You know nothing about it getting late. Damn it, I forgot to freaking scan that. I don't think what to talk about. Spiders last this long. Like I'm able to talk about spiders all freaking day, I guess. Also, my apologies to my devoted fans. They will not be a speed run of the day or of the video, which I like showing. I think in most videos I put like a speed run that I really liked. I haven't been watching speedrun content for a minute.
Water filtration tablets.
Maybe next video, who knows. If I find a speedrun that I really like, I'll just put it in here. So what's the deal? So what's the deal with airplane food? Time I can speak for 20 minutes and I go, oh right, my freaking damn it. I'm able to speak for 20 straight minutes, but I don't even have a topic for not speaking for 20 straight minutes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, let's talk about another. Actually, let's just talk about my favorite bug in this game. The grub, or not the grub. The roly-poly. Roly-polies. I used to freaking huck roly-polies at the freaking sun when I was a kid. Now I fear them because in this game they can beat my ass so hard it's a freaking, it should be studied. My character will, I'm glad, well obviously Grounded couldn't add too much gore, or really any gore at all. Like the most gore there is in this game is there's blood. Which I always question why that, because that gives us a T rating, right? Let's see. Yeah, T for teen. Blood, mild language, violence. The violence makes sense, right? The blood, there's not much blood. There is just that for blood. In mild language, I think being like, what defines like mild language? Because they don't curse. Maybe some insults like the use of damn, is damn that bad? Now I know the ESRB is like a system just basically just to be there because some kids are supposed to so you can't let kids like knowing about like all the words and stuff. But some of it's a little ridiculous. Like, granted, as a kid, I played some games. Like, I played probably one of my favorite games when I was a kid was. Where are you? But probably one of my favorite games as a kid was like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and that game's filled with insults. Wow. Asshole. But yeah. Granted, maybe I grew up with that, but I never really got curse words to really, like, really. Well, I guess the idea, well, I mean, everyone knows the idea. Kids are gonna hear curse words and they're gonna really love to say them. And you can't let your kids saying curse words around you. You don't want that. It may have been how I was raised, but my parents didn't at least care if I said curse words too much. But the only issue was I was never, and my mom made sure of this, I was never allowed to say these curse words at school. Never once. Never any public setting either. I was only allowed to say curse words in my own house, and also not that much. I had to calm down the curses. I think that alone probably allowed me to, one, know that I was never allowed to say them at school or any public setting. And two, just only do it in my house. I don't fully agree with that parenting technique, to be fair. Like, at best, just don't let your kid learn curse words. But I guess to be fair, to coincide with my mom here, like, think of it, your kid is going to learn curse words no matter what. Like, you can't control what they learn really well. You really can't. Like, what if their friend teaches them curse words at school? What if they just learn curse words from school? What if they learn it from a teacher? What if they learn it from, like, anything? What if they learn it from TV, you know? You can't really control what your kid learns. So I guess, to be fair, I think my mom's parenting technique kind of worked well. Because at least, like, I know them now. Like, I knew them and I knew when not to use them. Like, never use them in public settings or school. So I guess, honestly, that may have helped. So, you know, I'll give my mom credit there. She definitely made it to where me saying curse words was not that frequent, and also not at school. Which I have said it at school. I'm sorry, Mom, I broke your rules. But obviously with my friends and stuff. Because what did like elementary to middle schoolers think about curse words? I think they're cool. And I can ask most of the very little of my audience who agrees with that. When you said curse words, did you feel cool? Because I sure didn't really. Actually, going on curse words, middle finger. Why? I never really thought about that until I was older, but what's the deal with a middle finger? Like, I know what it means, I know what it's supposed to signify, but, like, do we really have to, like, do we really think, like, a middle finger... Alright, real quick, let me think. How did someone think about making a middle finger, one? And two, why did people, like, completely adapt to it so easily? So I understand it's a gesture, obviously, and, like, as a gesture, you think it would be, something, like, really heinous, but no, it's like... It's just a middle finger. You just point your middle finger at someone. It's like, it's just kind of a gesture. If you do it to a kid who has no idea what that means, they're not going to know at all what's happening. I get it's supposed to be, it's like a salute. It's, well, comparing to a salute would be the perfect example, but it's similar to the idea of a salute. It's a gesture that's supposed to show something. But, like, I want to know who came up with the idea that a middle finger therefore means essentially fuck you. I'm gonna say curse words. I mean, screw it. I mean, like, come on. I'm at the safety of my home, Mom. You can't control what I say. test drive. I might do something crazy, people. I'm gonna play at night. Jesus, that actually startled me for a second. Screw you, fucking Weevil. I don't know if they got the size of Weevils accurate. Now, I haven't seen many Weevils in real life. But I don't think they're that small. Which I guess, granted, not all Weevils are probably the same size. What I remember is that when I used to see Weevils, they're not necessarily big, but they're not necessarily small either. They're more like on the size of like your fingernail, like your entire fingernail. That's usually how big they are, that at least I've seen. They always infest your food, so you can't eat food because of them, which I think is a sign that we need to. Do spiders eat weevils actually? Because they eat a lot of bugs. In this game, ants eat weevils, which that's probably right, honestly. But granted, ants eat literally everything, and I do not exaggerate when I say that. Ants eat everything. Speaking of ants, me and my friends had a little thought here. It's not to say about ants. I think it was about bees. But bees live the perfect communist society. All of them work without any complaint. They don't have any real want for change. That's how their system works. And they don't really get paid. All they get is the safety of being in a hive. As bee life, all you do, you pollinate. Well, granted, I'm pretty sure there's different types of bees, similar to like ants, where some ants work, some ants bite, and all that. Can I build a freaking bed? Let me build a freaking bed. Come on. That's fun. I don't have access to flooring, so I can't really do anything here. Oh, finally. Yeah, bees live the perfect, like, well, the ideal, I should say perfect, the ideal communist life, where everyone works without any real complaints, or without any real drive to not. Which I find, granted, my thoughts on philosophies are little, well, not, I shouldn't say that, it's not as if like I believe in freaking Nazism or something, but I'm not really the greatest when identifying philosophies and all that, so I'd say communism is, well, I would not say wrong. Okay, no, let me elaborate before that sounds terrible. The idea on paper sounds like it would work, but the execution is incredibly bad. And it's also a little thing, there's also a little thing that I think every human in this earth has, free will. Not every human's gonna want to work, not every human is gonna work, not every human really, you know, does work. Like, look at our society now, where a lot of it is built on work. I live in America, capitalism. So, like, our society's built a lot on people working. That is our economy. Hey, which is our society. So, that is another thing. And how many people work? Like, how many? Not many. That's all I gotta say. Bees don't really have complaints. There's no some worker strikes with bees. Bees don't have free will. That's all I'm saying. And next I'm gonna be telling you guys the earth is flat. You know, I've always thought about that. I could totally just like start spreading complete lies about what I like, just to like make myself seem more unique and probably more favorable to be viewed. Just thinking, what if I really did believe in the earth being flat? What if I thought the moon landing was fake? People are gonna think, oh wow, that person's kind of weird. Let's watch him. Maybe. I don't really believe in too many conspiracies, though. I don't buy into many of them. Other than just a handful that either to me make sense or at least seem right. Like, I think the one notable one is I don't think Martin Luther King Jr. got killed by, the guy they claim that killed him. I'm pretty sure, I have strong feelings that it was probably, the CIA. Yeah, don't worry. I should probably state this before things. I have no intention of killing myself and never have had ideas to kill myself. I'll state that right now. But what is that sound? Oh, a stink bug. Right, I saw that. Kill each other. This is really good for me. I think I know who's gonna win. But no. I believe that because there's just a lot of, like, first thing, the CIA literally, this is confirmed, the CIA literally threatened him several times. At least people claiming not to be the CIA, but seemingly are the CIA, threatened him a lot. Why? What kind of jump is that? You're telling me I ran in front of him, or ran past him because I assumed he was going to jump forward, so, you know, flawless logic to think that he's going to jump forward, but no, he's going to fucking jump kind of forward. He's going to do like a baby little jump. Anyway. So yeah. I think it because it seemed very likely the CIA did it. I won't go into depth. I don't fully know the full story. I know what I know, and I kind of feel like I'm disrespecting the case if I'm just saying it really, like, just from my mind, from what I remember from it. So if you really want to look into it, go ahead. I'll encourage you guys to do your own research and stuff. It's far better than I could, honestly. Don't go after me. No, dude. Okay, he's gonna keep doing that. You are weak to stabbing. I have no stabbing weapons. And your gas is gonna stay there for a minute. Come on, Ants, kill his ass. He hasn't been a good boy for Christmas. He gets coal. He kinda kills the ants. So that's very helpful. Ooh, they're stunning him. If I had arrows, this would be great. I think I said this in one of my videos. I'm pretty sure I probably did. Oh crap, I didn't pay attention. No, but stink bugs smell like cilantro. Allegedly. Oh, now you do the big boy jump. Spiders, help! It's an armed maniac. He's gonna shove himself. But apparently this possibly smells like cilantro. Now, I don't know how true that is. But, that's what I've heard. That's what I remember hearing, at least. That stink bugs smell like cilantro. No. Ants, come on. We gotta work together, man. He's farting, he's the murderer. Baby jump. How's there another? Did he spawn that fast? Oh wait, there's 2 there, isn't there? I'd run up and try to hit him, but I don't really have much to do. Wait, I want to get this kill. No, you stole, you stupid fucking bombardier. No, that would have been so cool. Yeah, I'm better. I'm cooler. Alright, we're hitting the 40-minute mark, so we're going to have to wrap this video up soon. That's my rule, I guess. I don't know why I switched mutation slots. I was so used to it. No cuts this video. I'm sorry. I still don't have a real editing software or any ability to. I could use my phone. I'm very aware of the fact, but that's gonna take so long, and the phone built editor is not great. I'd much rather just upload it in its raw footage, essentially. Until I somehow figure out how to, you're going to be experiencing a lot of raw footage. Just be aware of that fact. The day of video is under 40 minutes, the day you know that I've used an editing software, or I'm probably just tired. But do know, one day, I will promise that. One freaking day. Because honestly, I like recording longer videos, personally, and then also have my audience, and I have to sit through like 2 hours worth of freaking content. That's a lot of the reason why I don't play for too long. Sorry. I don't want you guys to watch like a 2-hour long video of me just playing Grounded. It'd be fun, but I'd like to like cut it down a little bit so you guys don't have to sit there for 2 hours. So it's only like maybe like 20 minutes for you guys, while it's like 2 hours for me. That's at least my dream. But I also thought I was gonna be a YouTuber. Actually, well, I shouldn't say YouTube. That seems way too weird. I thought I was actually gonna make YouTube videos a lot back then, like a year ago. Look how that turned out. Yeah, I thought I was gonna go full. Speaking of YouTube, I noticed that one of my videos, the freaking Warframe video where I did one of the hardest achievements in the game, actually is receiving a lot of views. I'm happy of that. End of story. Honestly, 70 views is still... See, again, take this from a person who's never really freaking made a YouTube channel and all that, and has never really had subscribers above the count of like 7. It's a little shocking as a thought to think that there are 70 people on this earth. I have never seen 70 people in one room. Well, okay, well, that's not true. I have. I've been to like school assemblies. There's probably more than 70 people in there. But 70 people who are all not necessarily fans of me, but watch that video in specific, which I think is kind of cool of an idea, right? But I feel like every YouTuber says that. It's almost gotten ironic to say that too, which is probably something that I love that freaking thing. I know it's ironic to say that. Do YouTubers still do that with whenever they talk about like how they got here and all that, where like the fans are here? Because like every YouTuber says it's all the fans. It's thanks for the fans. How it's gotten so, you know, you can say it several times. I wanna hope when I actually pop off sometime, maybe in like the later future, by the time I'm in my like freaking 30s, that somehow I make a video like that, and I know it's ironic to say that, just most of the video, at least half the video. But granted, also I don't know how long YouTube's gonna be living. This year has been so damning for YouTube. We've had so much controversy on the platform. A lot of people got removed for being unsavory individuals towards children. I will solely say the biggest YouTuber has been outed to be a really, really not so savory person. A YouTuber I was a fan of too. And And freaking. And what else can I say? This year has just not been good for YouTubers. Not YouTubers in specific, but YouTube. Like people make videos. Yeah, people make videos. Yeah, not YouTubers. Sorry, people who make videos in general. This year has not been good for those. Only simply because, yeah, it's just kind of that. Oh, don't even get me started on the entire year. This entire year has just been, I've thought of that actually. I feel like every year, everybody says the same thing. I feel like everybody can say for every year, this year is filled with uncertainty. We have never been uncertain about a year and all that. But like, I feel like every year is uncertain by extension. Because think of it, right? Even like years that I consider pretty fine, like 2016 was pretty uncertain. And like we knew it was uncertain. Like you can never say a year is going to be completely certain. And I feel like everyone can agree with that. I thought 2024 was going to be really cool. Now there's apparently the possibility of a new freaking pandemic to start, severe bird flu. At least that's what I've heard. Now, granted, it's probably not going to be as serious. I mean, well, actually, I shouldn't jinx myself. Hold on. I will not jinx myself. I refuse. But let's just say there's a little disease called severe bird flu. Take a guess what it is. I believe you'll probably figure it out pretty fast. It's the bird flu, but more severe. And yeah. Now, this could be similar to monkeypox, where it exists
Taking a look.
and then just somehow disappears from all public consciousness. A lot of public consciousness, at least. But because I really don't want to jinx myself, I'm going to say be completely serious of it and go to the hospital. I believe they do have a treatment, at least. I'm pretty sure. Because, well, it's just a strain of bird flu, if I remember correctly, so there's a treatment I'm pretty sure about. If there isn't, I'm sorry, but I feel like there is. I don't fully know, though. Don't ask me, I'm not a... The name of people who, like, study virus and stuff is, like, the weirdest name, too, because you'd have no idea that's what it was. I never remember the name, because it's, like, that's one thing I don't like about, like, a lot of the Greek using and like names and stuff, because you as a human will almost never guess that. Now some of them are like as simple as biologist. What's a biologist? Someone biologist, ologist being like somewhat like being a scientist of sorts, and then bio meaning life, so life scientist. That one's easy. Geologist, same thing. I don't have to explain it to you. You guys are probably close to, if not adults. Now, tell me what a paleontologist is. Now, people who know are probably gonna just say, "Oh yeah, well, it's someone who studies fossils and stuff." But, like, really, think about it. If you didn't know what a paleontologist was and you just had the root words, would you really know what a paleontologist could be? Like, come on. Not everyone knows that. I feel like not everyone knows that, and I feel like a lot of people can agree with me on that. That's not to say that it's like that we need to change them, because obviously not. I would never advocate for changing anything, though, unless very serious. But when it comes to freaking English words, I don't really give a hoot.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
I don't even think I'd care for any change in the world, actually. Because I'm not really smart enough to, like, give ideas of change. Like, I think I just don't even think I have ideas for things to change. I don't know what would have people have things change. I don't know how we'd reach that. It's probably why I would never be a good president, if I ever even want to be president. This coming in, local child requests to be president. But no, I don't ever expect my videos to get political. All right, I will tell you this right now. Politics, I hate politics. Politics ruins my family. I think everyone can relate to this, but whenever you go to Thanksgiving and one parent's on a different side of the political spectrum, and another parent's on the other, it's hell. It is very hell. Always Thanksgiving too. Always Thanksgiving. It is always Thanksgiving. But I feel like everyone can agree with me that politics suck. I'd like to just not think about them. I just love to not think about politics or even their existence. They ruin my family. Just remind me this in the future if I ever just forget. State that I never wanted to do politics, and I probably won't do politics. But who knows? I like games too much. Like, I just like video games. I've always just loved video games. Like, no matter what. I can play some games I don't like, and I'll still say, well, it was still a fun experience. Because I just like... Okay, I wouldn't say every video game, but I like just a variety of video games. Like, you're not going to see me play one game specifically all the time. You're going to see me play, like, several games at one time. I mean several with the word. I like a multitude of types of video games. I like just video games in general. Always have, always will. I grew up on Nintendo games because I feel like Nintendo is like the Disney of freaking video games. Let's be honest here. I mean, you know, to think about it, they make video games mostly for the children audience. Well, actually, no, not just say for family, just like for families in general. They have likable characters that are pretty one note, and yeah, the only difference is one doesn't really teach you morals. And some of those games I think are pretty good, even past childhood. Which I guess you could say about Disney movies as well. But as a person being me, I don't really feel like I would watch Disney movies when I'm older. Only really if I had like a child who was wanting to watch Disney movies, right? Because I don't really want to be that person that watches kids movies as an adult. Which, yeah, I know if they're like good enough kids movies, I guess you could make an argument like why you should be allowed to watch them and all, like it's nostalgic or something. But like, I don't know, I couldn't. I just feel too weird. It's like made completely different for me. That's probably why. Well, no, this isn't the same reason. But one thing I really haven't. I'm gonna say something controversial here. That's probably gonna make all my audience just like dip. I'm not gonna have any audience after what I say here. I don't care for anime. Alright, since everyone's gone, since everyone is gone, I will now elaborate a little bit for the maybe one person who is sitting here questioning why. I just do not. It's not anything wrong with it, necessarily. It's not like there's a problem with... Okay. I'm trying to phrase my words before it just sounds... that I'm probably going to get a lot of hate, right? I never have, like, really sat there and... Like, there are good ones. There are good ones. There are some that I really do like. That's not to say, like, all anime is bad. It's just I don't find entertainment in them. Granted, this should probably be extrapolated to, I don't really find entertainment in many TV shows. I find the medium I find for entertainment solely relies on video games. That's what I probably should change that statement to. It's not that I don't like anime, it's that I don't like TV shows in general. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Sorry, I don't like TV shows in general. You're not gonna see me watch TV shows too often. I only watch TV if I can't play video games. It's like the second best thing to me. But then again, second best thing to me is movies too. I did not think he was gonna have that big of a lunge, Lord. I was playing with fire with that statement. I feel like I could have actually gotten like hung on the internet. I will say, anime to me. All right, here now I'll actually give complaints about anime. I find it a little cringy a lot of the time, especially the English subtitles, because a lot of them are really not bad, but like, you know, like some. Here, I'll give you an example. Watch Sword Art Online. No, Gun Gale Online, I think like the 3rd season or something like that. That to me, not bad dialogue, but like really hard to sit through. Stay away, spider. Stay away. Dude, he's actually just following me. That baby spider just knows. He knows. Again, this is no means to say anime is bad. You can't watch it. You can't watch anime. Everyone can like what everyone likes. Screw it, right? I'm fine with people liking things that I don't. But like, I just have always found anime at least somewhat cringy, and I do not receive the end of it from my friends. I am viewed as the outcast, the person who doesn't like anime. What kind of psychopath is this? I will say this: if you unironically do call yourself a weeb and then call people who don't watch anime normies, you deserve to be outcasted from your friend group. Just saying, I know. Call me a little bit of a hole, but like, come on, don't call yourself a weeb out in public. That is like the worst thing you can do. Speaking of the good old weebs that are out there, I once got a video. Weeb and otaku are a similar name, almost. They're pretty similar in idea. I know what an otaku is, though. It's someone who really views Japan very highly. Someone who absolutely loves Japan, essentially. But loves Japan typically. Damn it. Loves Japan typically from just the idea from media, simply, not actually going there and loving it usually.
A nose.
But yeah, damn, there are webs everywhere. That's kind of the rough idea what otaku is, but I actually got an ad while I was perusing, the internet, about a dating site for you otakus out there. And I sat there and thought to myself, there's probably, that dating site at least has 80 freaking, just has a lot of, what would be the word? That dating site has to have a lot of people very unsavory people, let's be honest here. Now, I've heard this, people who watch, okay, I shouldn't try to make blind stereotypes, but I don't think a lot of people, I feel like the represented people who watch anime, at least the people who are most known, are mostly sociopaths. That's not to say if you watch anime you're a psychopath or anything like that. That's to say the people who have been represented to me are. I'm not going to say that every anime viewer who watches the anime is a psychopath. There's a lot of people that I've seen are. So I feel like if an actual dating site existed for otakus and all that, it'd be so scary. And take it from someone who doesn't go on dates, that'd be scary. I guess granted, at least you both know what the topic of discussion is. I mean, both of you guys like anime, I guess, and Japan. But I don't know. Also, I feel like the male to female percentage is pretty low on that side, I'm gonna be honest. I know there are female otakus, it's not to say like everybody who enjoys anime is a man, but at least I feel like a lot are probably male. And especially those who use dating sites to find those. There are lonely women out there are lonely men out there, but I think that in general, the population who will use a dating site simply for otakus is higher than the one for males. Just saying, you know. Finally, Cardio Fam. We got two, Perry Master and Cardio Fam. That's all I'm saying. That's not to shame you if you do use those dating sites. I mean, whatever you want, man. I'm not here to judge. I'm just gonna say, I feel like that it's just like a really funny idea to target specifically otakus, which I guess could assure you like total like sales, right? Because think of it, imagine like imagine advertising like your OnlyFans on like Reddit or something, where there are a whole bunch of like creepy losers and all that. Like, it's probably a good idea to advertise your stuff on places where like people are gonna be most attracted, which is also a fun little fact where I found that dating advertisement for otakus on Reddit, which I think is probably the perfect place to put an ad. Because think of it, right? Where do a lot of otakus end up? Where do a lot of otakus stay? Reddit. Where do you think? Sorry. There are also a lot of Redditors who are very lonely, men or women, but the male to female percentage is pretty high, I imagine. The male to female ratio is probably like 8 to like 2, I bet. Maybe even 8 to 1, maybe even 32 to 1 probably. But you get it, right? I feel I shouldn't start shitting on anime. This isn't anime's fault or anyone's fault again. This only started because I just personally do not like animes in general, because I find them like a little cringy, at least to me. But that's not to say all anime is cringy. If you watch anime, you're a weirdo or something. You can like whatever I don't like. It doesn't matter. Like here, I'll say something that I like that people absolutely love. I don't like that people absolutely love. I don't like Cyberpunk at all. I think Cyberpunk is not good. The anime is good. Edge Runners is amazing. That should meet the edge of my seat. But honestly, the game I find mediocre. I don't find it that good of an RPG. Like, I just find it a pretty generic RPG. Now, granted, I played it when it was on the Xbox One. I played it actually last year on the Xbox One. It would just not work. Like, I was playing an unfunctional piece of crap. I actually was really mad because it was a $60 purchase that just would not work. The new gen version I hear is like actually good. I didn't have my new gen console at that point, so I kind of got scammed at $60. It worked, but it was like really, really hard to play. Like, I'm talking, like, Night City was hard to load. I've never done this before until this, but I had to look up videos and like quality settings to make it not lag as much, and even with that, it was still lagging a crap ton. Now, whenever I was in like a mission where it's like, so here, little spoilers. When I was in, well, kind of spoilers. It's the beginning of the game. Like, come on. When I was in the hotel with Jackie, shooting up the place, it was like functioning pretty well, honestly, because it only had that area to load and it was fine. But whenever I got to Night City or any part outside, it was freaking hell. It just refused to work. It didn't like to work. It was terrible. That's at least my personal disliking of Cyberpunk. I didn't like it. I think also I don't really like the how sexual the game is. I feel like people can agree with that. It just kind of makes me very uncomfortable, right? I feel like I can say with full certainty Cyberpunk's quite sexual. And I'm not just talking about the fact that there's strip clubs, but I feel like it's just really, really sexual. If you play it, you'll probably find that the same too. I feel like you agree with me, at least somewhat. Someone might. I don't like it, alright, simply. You can like it, I don't. As simply put, I don't like things that people like. I have just realized we've been going for an hour and 5 minutes. Yeah, so much for ending at 40-minute mark. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make a long video. I'll make it up to you guys, I guess. If you have free time, I guess I'll put that in the description. If you have some free time in your schedule, you can watch this video, I'd say. But hey, on that promise, I guess I'm killing a wolf spider now, because I can't just make like an hour to 2 hour long video and to not kill something like big. So I guess I'll try to kill a wolf spider. Now, I'm going to need a better armor set, maybe even ladybug armor. I'm also going to want some... I might need to upgrade a larva blade, but honestly I don't think I need to. Probably just need a larva blade. But I am going to need a shield. I know that for a fact. I know shields technically make your damage weaker, which... okay, that's still like a thing I gotta say. Rounded, or Obsidian team. I understand the idea of having to, like, need something to... Having to, like, not make shields as good. Like, as, like, valuable. But what kind of logic is that? You're telling me just because I have a shield I do less damage now? I'd take the downside, you take more stamina. You lose more stamina because you're holding a shield, too. That, to me, would be fine. But no, you just lose stamina. Or sorry, you just do less damage? Why? I guess you could possibly make the argument, oh, you're hitting less strikes because you're currently carrying a shield, or you use less power in your strikes. But that to me also doesn't really like add up that well. I feel like it's just kind of, and I feel like it was just kind of simply to nerf shields, simply, without real any thought behind it. They just wanted to nerf shields, which you can do, but like. Come on, like, in that way, really. I feel like it's just not that great as an idea. So I might actually just not use it, honestly. I don't really need shield to kill a wolf spider. I've memorized their attack pattern pretty well. It's just kind of let's see how good I am at it. Excuse me. I am going to need a larva blade, though. I do know that for a fact. I'm going to need a larva blade.
One long snarl.
All I want for Christmas is a larva blade. Larva blade, baby. Hello, ants. You see any weevils around this area? Oh, I'd like to ask I guess biology kind of falls into this. So, my friend a while ago told me about grounded is not realistic at all, because if you were actually small, none of the insects would try to hurt you or even eat you. Because they have like they have a cycle of what they eat. Like, they know what to eat, they know what not to eat, right? So, he said, like, animals, or insects, rather, know what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. Or what they shouldn't eat. And humans are kind of, like, obviously, they haven't eaten humans before. Humans are a bit, when you're shrunk down to this size, they don't really have much, there's not much other insects to really come down to that. Now, I don't know how right he is, because I'm no biologist. I don't know much about, like, general life and stuff. Especially insect life. But it always seemed to me like it could have been wrong, but I'd like anyone to actually tell me that, because Google has never really given me a really good answer to that. So if anyone actually knows more than my friend, probably, because granted we were both young when he thought this. But, you piece of crap. You're dying for that. Take death. Dumbass. But yeah, if anyone would like to clear up any confusion from me or my friend, kindly. I don't necessarily know how right he is. He could be right, he could be wrong. I don't know. It kind of makes sense a little bit to me. Like, obviously, the insects, think of it right. Has a spider ever eaten a human? Especially of my size. Like, I am very abnormal to all spiders. Like, their diet subsists of... What do spiders eat? Like, I know flies is the easiest one. But that's the ones that we see. What do flies specifically eat? Because granted, they don't eat jack. Which is another thing I didn't like. But I kind of wish they added to grounded. Like, insects eating. Specifically, like, ants. Well, not ants, because ants do eat. You can see what ants eat. But stuff like, I don't know, like gnats, bees. They eat bees. I know that for a fact. They all eat like anything that flies and falls into their web.
Bombardier beetle early warning system has positive contact.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, that's at least from what I know. Again, I'm not a professional biologist. I've just taken a biology class, and I never got to ask my teacher that question. So, chances are he might be right, chances are he might be wrong. And if he's wrong, then I don't know, I'll tell him or something. But he might not even believe himself. He might not even believe it was he might not even remember if he did it. That's all I need. I just need buried chunks. I'm not just getting buried further. You may be wondering why I'm not getting what's it called? Why I'm not getting the granola bars? It's because I'm keeping them there for later when I actually do fight something strong. So I feel like I could kill a wolf spider pretty easily if I have some healing items, though. That's my only caveat. I'm gonna need healing items because I know. Like, I'm pretty good at killing wolf spiders, like, in terms of parrying and blocking. But I know for a fact that I'm not the best, and I do have my mistakes. So, I'm likely to need, like, help.
That's no grub. It's a larva.
You know? Not help, sorry, help with items, I should state. I'm gonna need help with healing items. Ooh, I just got an idea. Piss off, larva, I only need you a little bit. I need enough of you to make a blade, that's about it. Alright, I need grub hide for that. You may be wondering why I love a blade. See, I like the ant club and all. But honestly, for killing wolf spiders, it's pretty good. But I also have to know when to block, and blocking with two-handed weapons is a task that I am not too great at. Don't even get me started with Barbarian. Barbarian immediately makes that really hard. Because, well, Barbarian, you can't even block. You can't perfect parry. Actually, I've wondered that. With perfect parry, can you block? Or parry, sorry? Or, sorry, with a heavy weapon, can you perfect parry with Barbarian? Because, now, my friend always told me it's just such a low freaking block window, or parry window, but I just don't know, right? My experience has been mostly just, you can't. You just never can. So I don't really know. Oh, come on, you put me to the longest one. There's one, like, not even, like, 100 meters away. But you get it, right? Oh, good, I needed that. I could test it, but I can't, so. Well, I can. I just haven't tried. Damn it, you fucking spider, you piece of shit. I was taking a sip of soda. I burped, then I coughed. Damn, now my eyes are tearing up, damn it. Damn fucking baby spider, you little shit. Damn, my eyes are just watering now, man. Ugh. Alright. I am good? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Alright, we're good.
I thought I lost.
Okay, where the hell is... You're not going away. Crap, crap, I need my weapon. I am Steve Rogers. Damn it. Damn it! Ah, shit. Do I have yeah, I do have bandages. The fuck did he come from? Please spawn me closer. Why do you choose not to spawn me closer?
Hey, Finn.
I've killed enough I've killed enough larvae by now. Oh, I'll also state this. I have played on WoW mode. It's annoying. That's why I'm not playing on WoW mode. It's just really annoying. Because every time you die, your stuff gets destroyed really fast. I'm talking, I think it's within 3 deaths. Me and my friend got to tier 3 stuff in there. We killed the brood mother. And that's kind of all I wanted to sit at, because honestly, it's just a little annoying. I just find WoW mode way more annoying and not really that fun. It'd be different if I had to try. Oh, and don't even get me started. One of the hardest fights I ever had in that game was the infected ladybug on WoW mode. Now, regular infected ladybug in the Haze Lab is completely easy, or pretty easy. In WoW mode, it was freaking hell. And I am willing to say that. It was hell. Because you get it. So, why are you such a... So, I'll elaborate a little bit. For one, you have a very closed arena. Like, even in the... It's kind of creepy. Even in the Brood Mother thing, you have a pretty big arena at your disposal. That's why when she summons her summons and all that, it's fine. It's easy, honestly. But when it comes to the what's her name, infected ladybug, she has her fucking larva and her fucking and her infested larva and infested mites, and that just gets really, really annoying with how many there are. That just becomes a battle of running around looping fucking surfaces and stuff. I at least didn't like it. It's also to add on to that, I will probably never in any of my playthroughs be using the remixer. I don't like the New Game Plus, personally. I think it's just kind of... I think it kind of sucks, personally. My issue with it has been the issue I had with it when it came out. I kind of wish they... Alright, here's one of the things I don't like about it. Why can't we upgrade armor? Why? I know armor has to have its cap, right? But like, I feel like if you could upgrade armor, it would be far better because that inspires like multiple builds to be created, right? Armor is a piece to a build. But the thing is, you can't. The max armor you can get is 9. So that's why that one armor set. What is it? I don't fully remember the armor set, but that's why that one armor set's like the main one people use for New Game Plus. With the Broodmother helmet and all that. I don't fully remember everything about it, but like I know that's like one of the reasons why that's so used is because there's not much more variety for armor sets. Because like obviously at some point those armor sets are gonna get very outclassed with the enemies, and the enemies, Lord. All right, here. This is one thing I feel like could really have worked. How about? I'm just making it easier. Just let you guys know. I'm simply just asking to make it a little easier. How about instead of enemies having... How much does this cost? Okay, that's cheap. So how about instead of enemies having... Like, so you know how when you fight a boss in New Game Plus, which I fought the Broodmother, not infected, God. I fought the Broodmother and that was hard as hell. But yeah, so how about instead of having every boss have a crap ton of health, like a metric shit ton of health because they have like every like 5 mutations. How about give them a mutation per run, right? That's what I thought, right? It's because like I feel like it slowly makes the game harder, but in a way that I think isn't as fucking crazy of a jump. Because like once you go into New Game Plus 1, they have every boss has 5 mutations and some of the boss gain new moves. Mainly really annoying ones. Specifically, what I mean by annoying is the Broodmother, who can have her little summons have fucking things too. Also, I want to say this because I feel like this is some bullshit in there. Whenever you get a boss that gives you cold, quit. You can't win that fight. Simply put, you cannot win that fight. It is unwinnable. Especially if you do two-handed. Two-handed people with Barbarian. It is so hard to win a fight with an enemy that gives you cold. It is like genuinely like I wanted to rip my hair out. Like simply I just re-roll until I get like poison coating or something easier to fight against. Because honestly, sorry, I turned on my lights. But honestly, I find it just like a little annoying to deal with whenever they have that. I've always found it really annoying to deal with. In fact, I continue to think it's really annoying to deal with. That's why I don't do New Game Plus. I get the whole point of New Game Plus is supposed to be hard, difficulty, and all that. But it, like, just really gets just on my nerves. Because it's how dumb it is. I feel like they could have done it a little more gradually. Like, slowly it gets harder. I would have found that far more enjoyable. Again, with the whole idea of it starts off like decently. It starts off like one. Like just one mutation per enemy. They get one mutation. Some enemies get one mutation. I would be completely fine with that. That to me would be completely fine. And keep all the elements and even add upgrades to armor. I get you get milk molars. I get that you can increase your health and all that, but that almost means nothing. Because you have to collect all milk molars again. Which again is another task that I dislike. I already in most of my grounded playthroughs cannot get all the milk molars because a lot of them I forget about. There's like freaking there's like 100 something. Can we like switch that, please? I honestly, I trade them without. I trade milk molars with just the armor sets, just increased armor sets. Personally, that's at least how I like New Game Plus. I just don't like it. If you like it, again, as I've said like 800 times probably, you have all rights to. I'm not here to chat. I'm not here to freaking, shit on your fun. I mean, if you find it fun, you find it fun. I just really don't. Anyway, let's go kill a beast. So I'm gonna save here because I want to just make sure something. So I think I could kill a wolf spider without a chest plate, but I also kind of want to make sure that, or I kind of want to have something an easier way to make sure of that. So I'm just gonna save and load. Don't wake up. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Not to this wolf spider. Okay, good. Sorry, I was really paying attention to the one back there. Oh crap! I'm dead. I blame that kind of on me. I could do that. I could totally do that. Sorry. What I did there is I paid more attention to the one back there because I didn't want two wolf spiders. Two wolf spiders I can't kill. I promise you that. Two wolf spiders, as you guys can see me on TV. Two wolf spiders, way too hard. Way too hard. That's hell. Like, that's honestly hell. Right, I don't have improved bandages, so that's gonna cost a crap ton. And why is it so silent? I didn't see that attack. Try me, bitch. I'm not afraid anymore. Man, whenever I'm hitting it while it's doing that, I just really cannot see it. Fuck, I actually might not be able to do this. We'll see. It's gonna come down to the teeth. Yeah! Face your fears. I never did that. Oh god, he's moving. Ew. I forget they do that even when they're dead. That always scared me. Here's a little fun little Easter egg you guys should add at the grounded team. If you don't collect your loot, specifically wolf spiders, see how they move, just let them jump right back up. Please. That'd be so funny. I'd love that. Okay, well, it's minute 30. I killed the wolf spider. I made my promise. I made my vow. that's probably gonna end it for this Grounded video. I hope you guys enjoy more videos to come, probably. And yeah, I'm gonna make it to my base and sleep first. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed your time with me, your hour and 30 minutes. I had a bit of fun just ranting about stuff, and we're probably gonna continue. So far, we're doing far better than my other playthroughs. I literally have just killed a wolf spider. I didn't do that in like any of the other playthroughs. Holy crap. I had no idea. There's just an M&M right here. Well, it's going to have to do it for this. I don't really have an outro. So, thanks for watching. Grounded videos will probably be coming more. I like Grounded. I want to keep playing it. I'd like to keep playing it for an audience. This game doesn't have a big player base or big YouTube following. This game isn't that big on YouTube. I don't think, at least. At least in comparison to some other games. I only know a handful of YouTubers who are just like simply play Grounded, and that's about it. So that's about it. See ya. That's just ripping off someone. But thanks for watching Grounded videos. I'm just gonna repeat myself. Oh my god. I don't have an outro. Okay, bye, and don't play Russian roulette with Black Widow spiders. I'm serious.